Hey, all you beautiful fools, Heath Parker here. In lieu of presenting a neat episode-related intro, I wanted to talk to you about nerd culture. We live in a brave new world for nerds, a time when being a nerd is pretty mainstream. Now, what do I mean when I say nerd? If you look it up in a dictionary, both nerd and geek have an emphasis on being socially inept. Personally, I don't think this aspect is fair or relevant as it pertains to this new era of nerd. I think what most of us mean when we say nerd is more akin to the word fan, another term that's changed from its original meaning. A fan is someone who supports and takes joy from a game, celebrity, art form, etc. This is precisely what most nerds do. It's just that until the last decade or so, the things nerds were fans of were viewed negatively and as automatic grounds for social ostracism. This is simply no longer the case. With the rise of big-budget mainstream comic book movies, this new golden age of tabletop role-playing games, blockbuster shows like Game of Thrones, blockbuster video games like Skyrim and God of War, comes an acceptance of the forms of media people obsess over. Honestly, it's a really uplifting phenomenon that has come to show us that without the outdated social pressures that held nerds down for so long, everyone is a nerd. Or at least nerds out about something. What I find fascinating is the different combinations of interests from person to person that provide a lot of nuance in the larger nerd community. Because communities are built around these specific interests, by fans, by nerds. I think that's at the heart of what nerd culture really is. Due to a past full of social stigmas, nerds are people that passionately pursue the chance to build a community and an ongoing conversation around the things that interest them. And I find that to be a really noble calling. It's also why many of us here at Southern Tomfoolery are going to Dragon Con in Atlanta, Georgia in late August. If you're also going to Dragon Con, reach out to us and hopefully we can meet up with some of you nerds and keep building a community together. Also, email us at southerntomfoolerypodcast@gmail.com and you could get your questions answered on our first ever Tom Talks, coming soon. Without further ado, let's feed your inner nerd with episode 15, Things Fell Apart.
What's going on, y'all? How we doing today?
Hey.
Oh, we did that one time already, didn't we?
Yeah, we've already done the hellos. No more messing up.
We're gonna run out of greetings pretty soon.
We should start saying them in different languages. Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
That was
Nailed it.
well done. Nailed
Got
it.
it.
Absolutely.
I'm so
48
cultured,
out
y'all.
of 55.
40, clean 48
Clean
out of
48.
A clean 48.
Y'all,
yeah.
okay, so for real, I used that at like work the other day, and nobody got it. And I was like, God damn.
Of course they did.
I'm gonna be like, you guys need to get some podcasts in your life.
You just
Yeah.
need
You
a
need some Starfinder in your
IQ to
life.
understand
Oh,
this
so
joke.
it sounds like you didn't listen to our podcast, even though you
Exactly.
said you did.
God, just a liar.
Just liars. Well, all of you folks that are listening, you feel free to use that joke at your jobs and see how it turns out.
Yeah, see how well
Make it go
received
viral,
actually
y'all.
is.
Yeah.
So, no, what's everybody drinking today? We don't have to do the whole drinking thing. Is everybody got a drink tonight or?
Yeah.
An
Non-alcoholic.
alcohol drink? Not this evening.
I'm drinking whiskey.
I mean, I could, but I don't.
Well, I'm so glad that you have the ability as a grown adult
That you have the free choice.
to
Okay.
drink if you wanted to.
I mean, I've got beer in
Speaking
the fridge. I'm
of
just
grown
saying.
adult,
Because that's a
You're
visual
drinking-
joke.
Yeah, visual
That was
jokes
a
don't
visual
work for
joke.
this.
and
For those at home,
She raised a yoo-hoo to her lips.
she's drinking. And it's one of the small yoo-hoos too.
it's
you know,
in a
like,
box. It's like a
The little-
juice
the
box.
little-
Little
carton,
juice box. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
a 4-ounce box.
Fits in your lunchbox.
It's fun and it makes me happy, and that's all.
And then it's gone. And then it's gone.
In like
Way
two
too soon.
sips.
Sip it.
They're made for little tiny children who don't have,
Look, okay, so let me let y'all a little behind the curtain real quick. So sometimes I like to be very nostalgic about the days when I got to have like juice cups and didn't have to pay bills and shit. So
you have some
take it back.
gushers? You have some gushers?
No,
on
man.
No, you weren't a gusher.
Fruit roll up? Yeah.
They get stuck in my braces. Oh, wait, I don't have those anymore because I'm not a child.
But you're drinking a Yoo-hoo.
Yeah.
I saw the other day where somebody made a sandwich and it was like the meat was Gushers and the bread was Fruit by the Foot.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Sandwich. Yeah.
Oh, so they made a diabetes.
They did.
That is the loosest interpretation of a sandwich
Yeah.
that you could have,
Some stuff between some other stuff. Between bread-like substances?
Yeah, gushers and fruit roll-ups are both far, loose interpretations of food to begin with.
Sugar.
Fair,
Pretty
very
much
fair.
just sugar.
Well,
Very,
not just
very.
like sugar, it's like processed sugar. You know what I mean? It's not even natural sugar. It's straight up the worst thing you could put in your body.
But it's so good.
It is good. I mean, I'd eat it.
To answer your question though, I'm drinking a Blue Moon,
Oh,
Okay, I'm
which
so
which
proud
I
of
think
you.
is like Zach's second favorite beer.
It's in the top, 10.
Well, what's
Top
your
10.
favorite? Now
There
I'm
was
curious.
a period in time
Fat
when it was your
Tire,
favorite.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, Fat
Everyone
Tire.
knows my favorite beer.
well, because it's
I'm
I'm
all
with you,
drinking
man.
in
Fat
public.
Tire for life, brother.
Let's
New
all go get
Belgium,
Fat
if
Tire
you want to
tattoos.
sponsor this
Right
podcast,
now.
please holler at us.
brought
Yeah.
to you by
At
Fat
Southern
Tire.
Tom Full on Twitter.
Not really.
I went to the New Belgium Brewery in Fort Collins last summer. It was amazing. Really, really
I
cool
bet
experience.
it really was. Yeah, I believe that.
Got to pour my own beers from their taps and stuff. Like it was cool.
Well, now, were you supposed to, or did
Yeah.
you just do that? Like,
Yeah, no,
you
it was part of the free tour.
Did they tell you, sir, please step away? You're not a
No.
authorized personnel? No. Okay,
No,
cool,
they
cool,
showed
cool,
us proper
cool, cool.
form and like how to actually do it and stuff. It was really cool.
You're so fancy. You're so bougie.
I try. But tonight, my drink is a chocolate peanut butter protein shake.
Whoop, whoop.
So an adult Yoo-hoo.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
A muscle yoo-hoo.
There you go.
Oh, okay. Muscle Yoo-hoo. Sure.
Get them chocolate
You had-
gains.
You got to get them gains.
It's a chocolate gains dough.
Yeah.
So we have a little situation we have to take care of. And then, and we're going to take care of that first, but I do have to say before we start off with these zombies that I do feel a little remiss in not giving you guys some time to really take in the situation that you find yourselves in. So let's make quick work of these zombies. I'm in your corner for this fight. I want you
All right, so the
guys to take
zombies
them
are
out.
dead.
Well, but see, I
They're undead.
No.
They're undead.
Adam, they are dead.
well, they
They're
are
just
undead.
dead as well.
Well,
Change my mind.
I am. They are
The undead are dead.
Well, they're undead.
So we're gonna make them re-dead?
No, see, the thing is about undead is that they were dead, but now they are undead.
They're
See?
undead now.
So
You
that's a
see?
separate thing. There was a time when they were dead, but that time is
The,
Oh,
the
no. This
the
is
artist
spiraled.
formerly
Let's
known as dead.
Let's re-deaden these undead.
There you go.
So we
Let's make that happen.
opened
listen.
it up.
You open the door into this dark, dark room, and you got the sense that it was like a techno magical lab. But before you could really take that in, you heard these sounds, these groans and moans as two zombies dressed in Aslanti, like science tech gear, started lurching their way towards you. How about everybody roll some initiative?
Oh, dear.
See,
Oh, yeah.
See, whatever's in this lab
It's
made
not
those
good.
zombies.
It's not
okay?
good.
Like, we need to be careful.
I'm not trying to go all cranberries up in here. You know what I mean?
That's a pretty good reference.
I tried real hard.
I think that was good.
I thought about just yelling, miss, but I didn't because I'm
I'm glad you didn't do that.
Uh-oh.
Guess who's going first?
I reckon.
Holy cow. What'd you get, Oren?
23.
Okay, yeah, it looks like you probably are. Anybody beat a 23?
No.
No.
Okay.
No.
I don't
Who's
think
got
anybody has a higher initiative modifier than I do.
What is your initiative modifier?
3.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have 2.
No, Zeno has the same one.
Okay.
What'd you get, Zeno?
I got a 11 on the die.
And 11.
You
No, you got
not.
an 8 on the die plus 3.
Oh, 8 on the die plus 3. Sorry. Yeah.
Mike, what'd you get?
18.
Okay, Zeva?
Zeva got a 12.02.
Oh, look, and Fell.
Fell got a 12.02 as well.
OMG.
high
Initiative
there.
twinsies.
Yeah,
is
you
gonna be
guys
a-
can just decide who wants to go first when we get to it.
Okay.
All right. Oren, you got the jump here. Now, Fell is in the doorway. Not that you can't get through him or whatever, but he is kind of blocking your line of sight on these things. Now, you can take a shot, but he's basically going to serve as some soft cover. What you want to do?
I'm certainly not getting into the room with the zombies.
Full withdrawal.
So, yeah. I'm just gonna lean. Like, I mean, I'm kind of against the wall here. I'm just gonna lean around the doorway, take aim at the first zombie that I see, and give him the old college try.
Okay. Let's see how that goes for you.
The classic.
Poorly.
The classic RN lean and shoot.
All right, so take aim and a 12 on the die,
Okay, is that...
or 12 on the roll. Excuse me.
And that's against kinetic AC?
Kinetic AC.
That's a miss. 12 is a
Whip.
miss. It's just, I mean, also they have the cover too, so, that was a tough shot, but you did your best.
I love being low level, you guys. It's like awesome. It's so awesome missing like 3 out of 4 turns. It's
It's
just
what
You
gets me
got
up in the morning.
You got 2 crits in a row.
that's
Shut
right.
the fuck up. Like,
that was so long ago, man. That was another life.
We're living in the
dude.
past.
So
Yeah.
this is Lanty Zombie is gonna creep up on Fell.
Why am I in the door? Why
and-
did I get in the door?
Well, you did. So here comes a slam at you. Just and because they're zombies, I'm just gonna have them do full attack. Oh no, he can't because it moved. All right.
Get wrecked. Get wrecked, GM.
All right.
Oh, Lord.
Ooh,
Oh, Lord.
24 is gonna hit.
Barely.
For 10 bludgeoning damage.
10?
Yes.
Oh, we gotta get the fuck out of here. We gotta go.
Yeah.
Wow.
and
Goodbye most of my
What kind of
stamina.
roid rage zombies are these, dude? Like, are you kidding me? It's got at least a +5 to its modifier.
they just got done drinking their adult yoo-hoos. Their muscle yoo-hoos.
Got those zombie gains.
that was for what it's worth, that was almost max damage. So that was just a good hit. The other one can't really get in there. So that's the zombie's turn. What we're looking at is Fell's like kind of in the doorway. This zombie comes out of the dark, just throws itself against Fell for a connect, and just kind of does a nice gash right in his neck. And you can hear the other one like reaching behind it. And Mike, you're up.
Question: can I get through Aron and Fel to make a melee attack or no?
No, because
No?
you'd have
Okay.
you'd have to stand still in their square, and there's not a square that you can do. So
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna move to kind of between behind them, and as part of my move action, pull out my cannon
yes,
and shoot my cannon.
yes.
All right, Ted.
Dude,
My.
dude, don't you love being low level, though?
I love not bitching constantly. But my die shows a 16 is the weird thing.
No, that's a 3, my man.
Yeah, it's like that's a cock
Crack
die
die,
right
reroll
there.
it.
That's, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a cracked die on a digital tabletop. I'm feeling generous. I'll drink a little whiskey. Go ahead and re-roll.
Whiskey DM.
Whiskey GM is a generous one? What?
Well, it's
Whiskey
two-sided
DM's
sword,
always
dude.
been generous.
No, that's wine. Whiskey's a dick.
15?
15. Okay, is this energy or
No.
kinetic?
No, it's not energy.
It's kinetic.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Dude, what is the zombie? Dude, what
Well,
are these zombies right now?
Wait,
They have the cover.
the cannon?
They have the cover. Yeah, it's piercing, so it's going to be kinetic. It's not energy damage. So that's a miss, dude.
That's poop.
Like, ugh. Yeah.
I want a mulligan.
That's real
Nice
poop.
knowing you.
I just gave you a mulligan.
Hey,
Z-
can we just like pause and just reload the save?
Yeah, I would like to do that, please.
Zeva.
Ziva's going to
Is that one of your new
Fel
envoy?
go.
Fucking save scum,
Improvisations.
this bad boy.
You were still level 1.
Yeah, Fel's
gonna
can
go.
before
Okay.
Zeva.
Yeah. Fel's going to take a guarded step back and get the hell out of the way.
Okay. All right.
And then we'll make a shot with his azimuth laser rifle.
All right. Good. This is a clean shot. No cover.
11 to a
Against EAC, right?
Yeah.
That's a hit, my dude.
For 6 damage.
For 6 damage. So Fel just, after getting rocked by this, is like, oh, hell no, and steps back and laser blast, and it cuts right through the zombie's rotten flesh for 6 fire damage.
Whoop whoop.
Oh, no. Only 1.
Wait,
It has
what?
DR.
What is DR?
Damage resistance.
Damage
Yeah.
resistance.
Oh.
It's DR.
So-
Dumb. Nope.
So what
That's
is
bad.
that then?
Yeah.
DR might only be against kinetic damage.
Because I mean, it's
Learning.
fire against the undead. You know.
Fire.
Give us just a
This-
second here.
Those tokens look like they're kind of emo, like they're doing the one hand on the other arm, kind of like.
Yeah, they definitely are.
They probably listen to Nightwish.
Look at that callback. I didn't even do that one, Emily.
Love you.
If any of you guys don't know, Josh actually plays in a face-to-face Curse of Strahd campaign with me as the
Messed
DM,
up.
and that happens pretty much every time or every day after this game. So, DM Emily, she'll remember these words,
no.
these Nightwish
No.
shenanigans. And, ooh,
All right, I'm almost there.
Love
Okay, damage reduction. Some creatures have the ability to instantly heal damage from attacks or ignore blows altogether. This is referred to as damage reduction special ability. DR applies to kinetic damage. So, all of that goes through.
Yes.
Nice.
Nice. So
Good-
you
good-
so
plus
you
2 on
actually
that.
you did a good job. You actually ended up doing as much damage to the zombie as you've done to me with grenades.
Oh, I'm trying.
It just keeps it fair. All right, so Zeva is going to take one step back so she can attempt to get a little bit more in line. And she's going to kind of lean into old Fel's space just enough to try and get a shot off with her azimuth laser pistol.
The
And
old
it's
lean
gonna
and shoot.
say, pew! Oh, with a 14. I reckon that ain't going to get it.
Not quite, just misses.
No,
'cause
it's
of the-
EAC, isn't it?
Yeah, but there's
Oh,
2 bodies, right?
Yeah.
Which is a +4 to its AC. So that's a miss.
Poops. And I moved, so I can't
Can't do
use
your
my
get 'em?
get 'em. But I needed to
look-
get in line of sight.
Look,
So.
I really believed in y'all. I did. Zeno.
Okay, so placement is now an issue. It's
Placement-
in fact a
Yeah,
rare
definitely the
commodity, it seems. So, with that being the case, I'm going to take a guarded step back
Okay.
and just be reserved. I'm good.
You're not going to fire.
In fact, no, I'm going to ready an action upon it passing the threshold and getting into the square next to RN. I will fire.
That's my boys, you know.
Nice. Round 2. That was not a good opening round.
It was
guys.
fine. It's fine.
No, it's
No.
But I think you guys have now made some space for this fight. I like the positioning. For those of you at home, they've all kind of backed into the hallway and they're bringing the zombies out through the door so they have some room to get some shots off. Oren, you have a clean shot on this one.
Yeah, but that would be foolish. I'm going to take a 5-foot guarded step back and fall in next to Mike, raise my rifle and fire a shot, and after I fire, I'm going to say, "Shut your ears."
What?
But I will take the shot.
Against
13?
Kinetic AC is
Kinetic
a hit.
AC.
Oh, yay!
However,
For
one
freaking
because of the
damage.
DR.
It's all right. You just take every little bit we can get.
Yeah, you just get a little bit at a time, you know? Just knock it down.
All right, guys. I hope you enjoy this combat for the next 7 sessions while we
Look,
blink away for
You
one
can
damage
totally
at a
kill
time.
somebody with Shiv, okay? We just gotta keep at it.
Just gotta keep at it. And that, you know, is what it is. Here we go. The zombies are gonna come in. First one. It's gonna keep in on Fel.
Zeno has
By the
an
way, I
action.
fire.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, you sure
Ready
do.
to
We'll
action.
go-
Yep.
Ready to action. Get your shot off.
Beep, beep,
All
beep.
right.
Oh, please hit.
Blam. Coming
Believe in
in.
you. I believe in you.
Oh, I got to do everything from my sheet now because, sorry. There we are. Oh, nope, that's the wrong one. Attacks. And I am going to steady my aim and fire my azimuth laser rifle. Standard action.
Well, it's ready to action. Yes, there you go.
23.
Nice.
You boy.
Hits
All
hits
right.
for 4. It is bloodied.
Excellent. And that is my turn.
Okay, nice. Well, that was your ready to action. It's the zombie's
Proud of
turn.
Yes, that's right.
Zombie, mindless, is going to move in on Fel.
No.
Yes.
No.
He likes
we
to
go.
fail.
No.
Plus side, you're flanking him now.
Ooh, 11's probably going to miss, huh?
Yeah, 11 is a miss.
Yeah, just like, ooh, and you're just like, you like hold your hand out on its head as it's just swinging, you know?
Like a toddler.
Yeah, and the second one comes in behind him and looks at Mike and just goes for him. Just tries to eat the big lizard. He's a big old lizard, isn't he?
Big old lizard, isn't he?
I think I'm going to eat him. 12? No.
No.
Nice.
Get that
So-
shit out of here.
All right, so much better. Mike.
He just
You got
runs
two-
headlong into my chest armor and bounces
Yeah, he
off.
does. Yeah.
Mike is gonna shift to a one-handed grip with his cannon. Just hold it
Okay.
up in one hand and punch the one between him and Fel.
Okay.
That's flanking?
It's not because Fel is engaged or has his ranged weapon.
God.
He
Yeah,
has to be
flanking only works
threatened. He has to be threatened, and you can only be threatened by a melee weapon. So, no.
Sad day.
That is
24?
24 hits for 3 damage. You know, your fist just like sinks into the flesh, and like the zombie barely registers it as you pull it out, and it's, you know, it's undead, so it just doesn't care if you punch a hole in its side, which you did, but it's just like
I like punch through it and then steal its car keys out of its
it's all
pocket.
yeah, it's all being emo, like that's my lighter. Fell.
His keys have a fucking AFI keychain on them.
Oh, man.
I felt this one's eating you, trying
Yeah.
to anyway.
Well, he's
Yeah, so
trying.
Fel is going to overcharge his azimuth laser rifle and shoot at it.
Oh,
Let's
it's
see
all
if it
overcharged.
hits.
Critical.
Fail.
Wow.
Well, we're not using cards yet, but next level that could have been terrible.
I got him. You sure? You sure?
No. Just,
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
wait.
I really.
Not ready.
No, I'm definitely sure. It'd be too brittle at low level.
Whose fucking team are you on, John?
This is insane.
Hey,
That's
man,
John
at this
talking,
point,
not Zeno.
I don't have anywhere to move though. I'm stuck.
You're stuck. You're in bad shape.
Yeah.
Zeva.
Zeva's gonna be like, "Good job, Fel. Keep blocking me. Good job." And she
I'm
is
not your fucking bodyguard, okay?
But you're doing such a good job at it. Keep it up. And she is actually going to, because she can't move anywhere either, pinned into a really nice corner back there.
We have a door behind us.
It's going to use a get 'em on the one in between Fel and Mike.
The Southern Zombie.
The Southern Zombie, yes. That'd be a cool band name, but you know.
Southern Tom Zombies.
Southern Tom Zombies.
Southern Zombie.
Southern Zom Foolery.
Yes.
That's a better
Taking
joke. I'll give you that.
And she is going to take a shot at the Northern Zombie. And let's see what it's going to be. A pew pew. Pew pew. And we got a 15.
16. Well, 16 with your get 'em.
Yes. Nope, that's on the wrong one.
Oh,
I
right,
get them
right.
the south one. Yes.
I gotcha. All right. But 15 still hits.
Pew, pew.
For 2 fire damage.
Pew, pew, pew.
Yep. You did just do a little pew and another pew for
Let's see.
1, 2 pews.
So take out the Southern Zombie. It's the one causing the most trouble with Fel, and that's the get 'em phrasing.
But that's not the
Nice.
one you shot.
It's not the one I shot because I can't get a good shot off on that
I
one.
know, but Fel's pissed about it.
Well,
You're
okay.
in the way, Fel. You're the one in the way.
Yo, 7-foot ass.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I'm
you're
skinny.
also fucking 9
I'm
feet
really
tall.
fucking skinny, okay? Like,
Yo,
just
skinny leg bitch.
shoot around.
Oh, skinny leg bitch.
Xeno 5.
Xeno 5, ever calm and collected, he's going to go ahead and walk backwards, still aiming his rifle at the top zombie, the north zombie. And he's going to come out through this side, through the door. And he's going to fire his azimuth laser rifle.
All right.
Standard attack. Now roll a 12.
A 12 with EAC hits for 3 fire damage.
Okay. Awesome.
yeah.
Okay. 3 damage.
So that's what's called a pew pew pew, Emily.
Oh.
I need you to start working on getting those extra pews in there because the pew pew's just not getting it.
Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew,
Pew
pew.
pew pew pew.
I'll get there.
Pew, pew,
I'll pray on
pew.
it. Don't worry about
Okay.
it. Pew, pew, pew.
That was a better round, guys. That was better. Round
We're
3.
getting
Aaron.
I'm just gonna step up, one step, so that I can get a clean line of shot or
On
sight
the
on the
get 'em
southern
one?
zombie. Correct, and I'm gonna shoot at him again with my puny pea shooter that will not even hurt him.
Come on, you need a critical hit right here. This is what you need.
I mean, is it even wrong?
Here we go. 9. It's gonna miss. No, it's a 10. Still,
Yep.
not enough. All right.
Sweet.
Aslanti zombie southern. Gonna keep attacking Fel. It's just on you, man. Full attack. 21 for the first one.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Hits you for 9 bludgeoning.
Oh my god.
Second one's a 12.
That's a miss.
All right. Holy crap. So the northern one is going to try to full attack Mike. You ready, Mike?
Always.
That's my excellent Foley
Yep.
That was impressive.
I just thought you had like some phlegm, you know?
Yeah.
First one hits with a 22 max damage, does 11 bludgeoning damage to you.
Jesus.
Second attack is going to miss. All right, Mike, what you got, my man?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna punch the southern zombie as I do.
Okay. Punch him.
11.
Are you rolling that from a...
It's
Are
actually
you rolling
12.
that from a macro?
No, because I got rid of all my macros.
Okay.
It's
gonna
actually
be a
gonna
12.
Against
It's
kinetic
kinetic
AC.
AC, which is not enough to hit.
Pretty tight.
So it's a it's a big swing and a miss.
That makes me sad.
Fell, you got this, dude. Come on, man.
Do I? Because I'm down to 7 HP.
I believe in you.
And
You could full withdraw if you need
yeah, I was actually going to look that up. What's the that's full turn, but how far can you move?
to. So let's see. Withdraw. I think you can move up to your full movement.
All right, well then I'm going to do that out. Basically, turn around, dodge whatever lunges and stuff it has coming my way. Zip around Zeva and say, "Hey, look, sorry, I told you I'm not your bodyguard, okay?" And runs past Zeno and's like, "Hey, buddy, just keep him off me. I'm really fucking hurt." And like posts up behind him.
Just stand behind me. I'll cover.
Okay, that's probably a smart move. It is a smart move. Really. Zeva, that, however, leaves you face to face with this undead lab technician who wants a meal badly.
Yeah, no.
Are you gonna re-up to get him?
Okay, you know what? Zeva's seeing all her people go down, and she's really pissed off about that. We are not going to re-up to get him. We are going to attack the south zombie with a full attack.
Oh shit!
Oh, shit.
Oh shit. His -4s.
I believe in you.
I think you can do it.
I'm on your side.
I'm terrified. But I'm not showing it because I'm an android.
Come on! Oh, I see a critical on there.
18?
Oh my god.
And then
What?
a
Oh, ye
What?
of little faith.
Oh my god.
Both of
attack,
them. Both of them hit. 18 on the first roll, a critical hit on the second roll. Oh
And it
my
gets
gosh!
that burn.
I'll have it on the record. I was on my captain's team. All right.
Take an inspiration, Mike.
Thank
So-
you. Thank you.
It's
not how any of this
Right up
works.
here
So,
in my mind.
so you obliterate that zombie, Mike.
Fuck yes.
The head explodes and like brains just splash against your armor, and you can see like through where the head was, Zeva just kind of smirking slyly with like a little smoke coming off of her pink and gold trimmed
She's
pistol.
holding
Like,
it up like, oh, look at this. I did a thing.
And I like see her through the haze of blood and guts and like wipe some off my face and just like smile and wink at her.
Smiling
Not-
back. Just
Now,
cheesing.
look, I'm gonna give you an inspiration, +2 inspiration for being bold and getting the kill. That was dope. Okay, Zeno, one left.
Zeno was visibly surprised by that, by the way. He was running the statistics in his head and just like, nah, full attack, no way, no way.
Ziva doesn't understand math.
No,
she doesn't
no.
care about your statistics.
Fuck your math.
She pays people to run her books.
The chances of that were like a clean 2 out of 555. You know.
Oh yeah.
So he's going to study his aim, and he's going to fire at the remaining zombie up north with the azimuth laser rifle. Standard attack for 18
That's
Yeah.
a hit.
There we go.
for 7 damage.
Now we're rolling, y'all.
Get it.
We just had to
7.
get all the crap out of the way, you know?
That's it. You just had to make some space. 7 damage. All of it goes through. Hits. Nice job. That was a great round. Into round 4, Arin. This thing is bloodied in front of you. Looks pretty rough.
Yeah, but like this gun
I mean,
is
just
obviously
do your
not very
chip chips,
effective.
you know.
Believe in you.
No, I think I will switch grips as a swift action, and I will cast Daze.
Isn't that mind affecting?
Yes, that, and also because it's an it's
a
undead.
humanoid.
Yes.
It's mind affecting. It no longer has a mind.
Yep.
Humanoids, undead are not humanoids.
So his character wouldn't know this. I understand what you guys are all trying to do, but he tried to cast Daze. Daze fails. It's a cantrip, right? That's not burned in a spell slot.
Right.
Right. Okay, so that fails because it does have undead immunities, which now all your characters can know because we've had that experience now. Okay. Undead cannot be affected by any mind-affecting spells. So the Daze...
Okay, I'll take a step back then.
That's fine.
Mike here.
I'll allow it.
All right. It's the zombie's turn. It's going to try to full attack on Mike.
I can't help but laugh and snort every time.
That's fine. First attack misses with a 6. Second attack, 13.
On kinetic?
Yes.
Is that the red one or the blue one?
It's the one that says KAC on your character sheet.
Open your
It would be the
sheet.
blue one, I believe.
I mean...
KAC is the blue one, yes.
well then, no, it does not hit.
Don't you have a 14 and a 15 anyway?
I have a 13 and a 15.
Oh, okay. All right, so he misses with both attacks.
Nice.
And it's your turn.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even have to move. I can just hit it from here. Inspired by his captain, he's going to do a full attack. Punch twice.
Full attack punch.
Critical.
Oh my
22,
god.
baby.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Yes.
What the
22.
So 17 damage. 17 damage rolled on the dice, which means 12 gets through, which means you punch it until it's dead.
I punch it through its chest and rip its fucking spine out.
Yeah.
Fucking A, yes.
As soon as it goes down, like Zeva goes over and she and Mike exchange a gooey, like zombie puss
High five?
high five.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. No, we just became...
yeah.
Did we just become best friends?
We just became best friends. Yes.
You guys might want to wash your hands.
I'm just going to
Token
pat
spell.
Oren on the shoulder and be like, it's right. You did a good job.
Everybody take 160 XP.
Yeah.
Wow, y'all.
All right, so just real quick math.
Man, I've been meaning to, like, actually tally up how many punch kills I've gotten. Oh, by the way, down goes Fraser.
There he is.
By the way.
But, like, now I'd have to go back and listen to, like, every episode. Like, spend that. I mean, that's a lot of time.
Who in their right mind would go and listen to all these episodes?
Well, I've already re-listened to a bunch of them, just not with the express purpose of counting my punches. Because I'm not a vain man.
I can't. I can't believe any of y'all have made it this far, but you have, and so we're going to keep going. Nice job with the zombies. The Techno Magic Lab is open to you.
Yeah, I'm a little beat up, fellas.
Yeah, let's move in.
You guys go ahead and check that out. I'm gonna sit down somewhere for a minute.
Did someone say lab?
I was going to say, come in here with us, Phil. We'll stay together, but yes, you take a breather.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah.
What is your actual
I have
HP?
7 out of 16, and I have 4 out of 5 resolve points
okay,
right now.
yeah. So Oren will, walk up and Phil, you all right, buddy?
I've been better.
Take a look. And Oren will sort of lay hands there on Fel and cast.
Wait.
Cure.
Okay.
Why? If there's a good reason I shouldn't do that, because he only has
I think
a few HP, then please tell
have
me.
some serums. You know what I mean? Like some healing potions, basically. You know.
I sure don't.
Some of y'all got drugs.
I have a serum. I I see him like charging up or whatever, and be like, "Hold on, wait, reserve your strength here," and I just hand him over my last serum of healing.
Nice.
And then I'm kind of lean over and be like, if I go down, you always heal me. So yes.
So what's this nerd room we're looking at? Nerds.
It's more than a nerd room.
It's more than. It's a super nerd room.
It's kind of close-minded of you there.
I'm just making a joke. This ain't like a philosophy thing, you know.
Jock's in the back.
I was in the back. That's why I got the kill.
It's a very, very dark room. So where there's lighting everywhere else, the bulbs and stuff here look awfully burst. they look awfully bursted. So it looks like something kind of like blew the power in here. There's really not a whole lot. What is that noise? Oh, that's the music. Is it creeping me out?
Whiskey DM, y'all.
No,
It's had like an existential crisis. Like, what are we even doing here? We're interfacing across the internet. None of this is real.
I'm so lost. So yeah, there's nothing here that looks like it's in any kind of tact, at least as far as the equipment. There's a couple cupboards, but as Zeno is running his hands across the long forgotten and deteriorated lab equipment, you see his eyes roll back as he accesses his memory files.
Ooh, Xeno memory.
Oh.
As he runs through the code in his brain, he lands on a memory from 10 years ago. We see him in a lab, clean and pristine, and eerily quiet. The lab is populated entirely by research class androids. Xeno 5 is the only android among them that has been imbued with a soul, and as a result, the lab is devoid of the white noise of breathing or scratching or side chatter. Occasionally, service techs would come to maintain the research bots, but most days Zeno enjoys the relative silence of this lab opposed to the din and clatter of the other stations where he attempted to conduct his research. Xeno 5's workstation is immaculately organized, yet possesses a charm or character that is absent from the other workstations in this lab. There is a potted plant on his desk, a cactus that he has been studying, fascinated with the cactus's ability to find life in the most barren of wastelands. Zeno has always been fascinated with these paradoxes of life. Magic and technology, man and machine, religion and reason. These dichotomies have been the through line of all Zeno's studies, and he's always searching for the balance between these opposing ideals. Zeno's current project is a small device that looks to be some sort of beacon. If we were to look at his notes, most of it would be unintelligible jargon, but we could pick up enough words to realize he is working on creating his own drift beacon. There is little known how the secretive underground factory of Triune actually creates these things, but Zeno was determined. Even more curious is that Zeno's notes suggested that he was attempting to build a power supply that is fueled by magic, something antithesis to the very nature of the drift itself. Zeno had been given a grant to work out at this station at the edges of the packed world starspace after proving his intelligence in many labs prior. He has a pretty solid record of identifying and cataloging various life forms collected from across the universe. The Avalon Department of Research was grateful for this information and granted Zeno his choice of lab and research, yet when he told them he wanted to develop a new type of drift beacon, the Church of Triune, Zeno's former employer, spoke against the grant. They argued that it was not one's place to try to recreate the work of Triune, though it was likely they just wanted him focused more on the study of the relationship between life and machine, as he had been created to do. After hearing the arguments of the Church of Triune, the Department of Research gave Zeno the grant anyway, but sent him to a remote moon, populated only by soulless androids, in an attempt to ground him back into logic and reason and a less lofty dream. Yet the isolation only provided Zeno the opportunity to dig deeper into his philosophical musings and research goals. He did not have the distractions that humans seem to make for themselves, or the blinding emotions that can keep feelings-based life forms from finding the truth. So he has been enjoying his assignment and has made some significant progress. We see him now looking at the device on his desk, almost shaking with excitement. He speaks aloud to no one in particular. It is time. He reaches out his hand, and from the tips of his fingers he releases some of his techno-magic, which is provided by the nanobots that infused with him so long ago. The glowing nanobots race out of Zeno's hand and into the experimental beacon. The beacon lights up and then hovers above the workstation. An actual smile breaks on Zeno's face as the magical drift beacon begins whirring with life, emitting a steady pulse of purple light and a soft hum. The excitement begins to overwhelm Zeno, but then, in an instant, the rotating drift beacon explodes with a concussion of light and sound as we see the purple blast out in a racing radius across the lab, frying all the computers in its EMP blast. Zeno shakes his head to clear it of this memory, trying to focus on the task at hand here in this lost ship. However, we follow this blast as it continues to cascade out of the lab, and when it makes contact with the communications array outside the building, the array itself lights up with the same lavender hue, and the satellite dish broadcasts this blast out into the cosmos. We follow the purple signal through the stars and space, and then through the milky white fabric that defines the borders of the drift. The signal projects into the drift itself, possibly powered by magic for the first time ever. The purple ping hits a black and blue painted scrap ship, causing a temporary shutdown of all the systems on the ship. We see a drow elf captain barking orders to his crew to go to auxiliary power and get a reading on where that signal came from. After a few moments, the aux power comes on the ship, and the science officer brings the drow captain a report detailing the entire schematic of Zeno's lab. Both the captain and the scientist look perplexed at how they could have such a complete scan, but the captain then sneers and says, "Looks like we just hit a massive payload. This may be our big retirement score here, boys. Tell the goblins to get our system back online now. Let's go round up some androids and sell them to the Azalenti, eh?" And then we keep following the purple signal as it blasts past the slaver ship that Zeno triggered moments ago, and it keeps expanding throughout the drift, pulsing with its violet hum. Hours, days, weeks? It's hard to tell in the drift, but just as the signal blast is reaching its final purrs, it simply shows as a soft ping on a blue and red ship called the Epoch Tracer. We pan into the ship's hull and then into the crew quarters and see a tall, bald android hurriedly walking down the hall. He stops at a large hatch to one of the dorms on the ship and knocks. The door slides open and we see a large Vesk, titanium Mike, filling the frame of the hatchway. The android grins and says, "Well, Mike, you up for a rescue mission?" Whoosh, back in the lab.
Spoiler alert, I was ready.
I was real concerned.
Born ready.
So I imagine that we want to take a short rest here, right?
Yeah, Fell's been resting this whole time.
Well, in the interest of that too, I want you guys to take a moment for yourselves, for your party, and really take in where you're at, what's been going on. I think you guys need to have a powwow. We need to check in with you guys. So let's have a short rest, and I think there needs to be some things discussed.
Fell, sitting down trying to recollect himself, just kind of looks at no one in particular and is like, "Guys, I don't know if I'm cut out for this. Like, I'm a fucking mechanic. I'm not a soldier. I can't punch through zombies and I mean, being a part of a resistance, like this is a lot."
Fell.
Orin just looks over at him and is like,
Yeah,
first time.
yeah, it's my first time.
Captain.
I'm a
Are you
mechanic.
sitting on the floor?
Yeah, sitting on the
Okay.
floor, leaning up against the wall.
Zeva's going to walk over and just right in front of you and just kind of like squat down and look at you and say, "Fel, I operate a whorehouse. What about that makes me qualified to be a captain?
I don't know. You're diplomatic. You got words and shit. I don't fucking know. But I mean, zombies.
Captain,
And I'm a scientist. Do you think that I should not be here either?
For an investigation company or something, like you, Mike and Oren got your shit together. Zeva and I don't fuck.
permission to slap him.
No, he's already
denied?
very low. He's already very low.
Denied. Mike, please don't.
We save our slaps for the enemy.
I was just really hoping it would turn into the like airplane thing where like all of us go and in turn slap him, like shake him by the
real
shoulders
hard.
and slap him.
Yeah.
Do a slap and say, "Snap out of it."
I mean, look, I'm not giving up. I'm a stick with you guys and see this thing through. But like, this has been rough. I don't know, man.
Well, we are all here for the same purpose. We are here to help Corsica. And once we got here, we become entangled in the rest of this mess. And now we are here to help the rest of the people on Madeline's Landing. Whatever we were before, we have to be what we must now.
You mean Sedona, right?
What did I say?
Not Sedona.
That was a test. I wanted to see if you've been affected by the zombies. Good.
Yeah.
Good,
Yeah.
good.
Okay, Doc.
Yes, good. Maybe I have been affected.
Look, Fel, I can't keep the tracer in the air by myself, man.
Yeah, damn
Just keep it
straight you
together.
can't.
I've got your back. I'm gonna let that one go, okay? Trying to motivate you here, man.
I appreciate it, Warren. Like I really do. Like it means a lot. Fuck, those things hurt.
Look, mate. I want to share with you some wisdom that Sedona once shared with me. All right, she said that when the going gets tough, you better toughen the fuck up, mate. That's not exactly what she said, but it's something like that.
I can imagine that, yes.
Zeno just kind of like leans over and not necessarily like, well, he's just very awkward about it as far as like, you never see him like put his hand on somebody's shoulder. So it's just kind of like, but you know, it's kind of awkward to see that, but he just kind of does it, but it almost feels fake, but
Fell flinches.
yeah. And, he just says, Felino, without you, we would not have been able to get here. We would not have been able to not only arrive here, but we would not have been able to get past all of the checks that we needed to for
Mechanical purposes.
for mechanical purposes. Exactly. Thank you.
Yeah,
You are instrumental to this group.
Look, I'm not looking for a pep talk. I just
Too bad you're getting it.
I got one and it's great. I like I'm not. To be honest, I love it. I really do.
Would it help if you got naked? Would that make you feel better?
We want you to feel comfortable when you're fighting zombies.
I mean, yeah, but I need my armor. If I don't have that, I would have died. I had straight up died. I'd be dead right now. I wouldn't even. I'd probably be one of them trying to eat one of you.
I almost died too.
You're not dying on me, man.
Speaking of that,
Zeva almost
Zeno.
died.
Well, not this time, but you know, there's always next time. Zeno.
Why is that funny?
See,
Now it's funny.
Zeno, sometimes it's easier to laugh than to accept the horror of the possible situation. So, you know, we say,
I believe you should just confront your fears head on.
Yeah, no, try it.
Try
it.
to laugh.
Yeah, Zeno, try laughing, man.
No, but just like her. The exact same way that she did it.
Yeah, exactly. He just laughs in the same frequency as like Zeva.
It's a literal recording.
Yeah.
But okay, but that's not
playback.
fair. So, you know, you got to put your own spin on it, but we'll work on it. We'll get there. It's a little bit creepy.
All right, if we're done blowing smoke up Fel's ass, now can we take a look at this lab?
Indeed, and also I would like to take a look at the zombies. You know, if maybe you could provide some of your scientific mind to this. What caused this?
The problem with this is that these are undead. My competency in life sciences is not versed in the undead. However, I can tell from their uniforms that they are lab technicians. How they got to this state, I do not know.
Can I roll like a mysticism?
Yes,
or
you
medicine
can.
Check,
Mysticism
perhaps?
for sure.
John,
I apologize.
I mean, I'll think I'll like.
That's
John
my
the
bad.
DM.
Sorry.
I'm gonna ask Adam this, but yeah, I appreciate your extensive
sorry.
knowledge.
No,
you
every
know?
time I want someone to be like, John, can I do this? Yes, absolutely.
I must be in control.
Hey, John, can I get 5 more HP?
John, can I get $5?
If it pleases your grace.
you can roll mysticism, yes.
Okay, cool.
Wowzers.
26.
Okay. So you can surmise that this once was the home of lots of sophisticated technomagical equipment, and that it's likely that this is here to maintain and study the rune drive.
Okay.
And just because that roll's so good, I'm going to roll that over kind of as part of, as you're like looking through everything. You also,
I mean,
right.
I'm checking out the zombies.
Well,
and
you know,
things.
the zombies, it's you, we'll have to do a medicine check on that. But with that mysticism,
Okay.
you kind of can get a sense of how this thing's laid out, and you're kind of looking through drawers and everything, trying to get a feel for it, and you find a spell gem in one of the drawers.
Ooh.
It's a spell gem of magic missile.
I'm familiar
So
with that.
spell gems are basically spell scrolls. So it's like a one-time use.
Right. So one time. Okay. So I mean, I'm just gonna roll that as shooting stars
right.
when I go to roll it instead
Sure.
of adding a magic
Absolutely,
missile to my sheet. Okay.
But yes, you do.
Okay. Very cool. I pocket it. I don't even say anything to anybody. I'm
Fair enough. Hey, you can cast it, so you're good.
Pull a solid snake with that.
But yeah, there's
Colonel.
there's not too much more to be determined out of here. But why don't you roll a medicine check? And Zeno, I want you to aid.
Okay. Medicine check. Got it.
Oh my gosh!
Wow, these rolls. These rolls.
Wow! So that's a 20.
That's a 26 aided by
so
25.
28 total.
Did you get it?
Both of you guys are kind of looking at the zombies, looking at the equipment, looking at everything that's destroyed, and you can kind of surmise that it was probably, they were turned zombie probably in whatever blew up in this room. Presumably the crash, though you can't be for certain, but there was destabilizing the technomancy that was in here caused a massive like explosion that instantly turned these two scientists into zombies, and that they've been standing here waiting for a meal for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. You can also surmise that it's clear that Lieutenant Sharu and her minions have not come through this room.
Okay.
So, like, you said they've been there hundreds of years. Like, are there uniforms? Like, they're in Aslanti stuff, right?
They are, but it looks very dated.
Yeah,
right?
that's what I was going to say. Is it, like, markedly different, you know?
So yeah, like, and just a reminder, you are on a Aslanti ship that is from pre-Gap. And this ship is unique in that it had a rune drive, which is a way to do interstellar travel without using the drift.
Yeah,
Right.
which is a big fucking deal.
Yes.
There are also current Aslanti on the ship. You know that they're here. There was one guarding the front that was already dead. And that you also, Madeline also told you that Lieutenant Sharu and some of her senior cadets came out here to study the ship. So you know that she and her cadets are on this ship somewhere, right? You also know in the engine room that there was an explosion that blew out the southern door in the engine room, and that was more recent. And I think that catches you up. That's the information that you have.
So Xeno 5 is just poring over this lab, trying to get every ounce of information. Is there anything as far... I know that there's no power or anything, but is there any notes that I can locate? Nothing?
This is so old. Everything's been burned up or rotted out.
Okay.
So the hour time, Atlanta, you said they blew up, what, like a door or something?
Well, you don't know if they blew it up or not, but like you found a door that was covered in a recent explosion of like slag and stuff over the door, and you did surmise that probably happened when the power came back on and it shorted and kind of blew an explosion that blocked the southern door of the engine room.
All right.
Well, you've done all your nerd stuff, right?
Well, I want to know more about this rune drive, and I can't, not in the state of this, not in the condition that these materials are in. And plus, there's no rune drive.
There's nothing we can take with us to try and science it up later?
There's nothing.
I was hoping, but unfortunately there doesn't appear to be.
I see. Well,
Mike, are you using a resolve point during this rest to get your stamina back?
Yeah, I was focused on the lore and the info, man.
Sure.
Oh,
sure.
yeah, man. Hey, nothing wrong with immersion.
I just want to make sure before we move on that you're not in a bad spot. Okay. Captain, you got anything else you want to say to the group before we move on? Anybody else got anything for the group?
Tell's got nothing.
Zeva is mulling some things over, but she's gonna keep it to herself for right now. She's gonna she's still thinking on some stuff. So.
Okay.
Zeno's just gonna pull Mike off to the side and just talk to him like, we need to be careful from this point on. There's still more Aslanti, and I really don't want you to fall in battle. We can't have that. You are our vanguard.
You're basically suggesting to me, right, that I don't die. I feel you.
It would be horribly inefficient.
Yeah, but also think about like my skill set. The places I've been in terms of battle is where I kind of gotta be. You know, I can't tuck tail in the back with you nerds all the time, right? And he slaps you on the arm real hard, like he's fucking with you, but not really.
Almost a little bit too hard,
Yeah.
just like in the back of his head. He's just, oh, that kind of hurt. You know?
Yeah. No, I mean, like, I'm just saying, mate. I'm the tank. I'm gonna get hit.
I just worry about you sometimes. I know that I haven't been on every mission that you've gone, but this is by far the most deadly mission that we have both been on together.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. I mean, I'll do my best to not die for your sake.
Good.
Yeah. I mean,
And to him, he just like completely like, okay, yeah, he gets it. All right. Yeah.
whereas Mike's just like,
Did a good job.
Mike's just like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Like, yeah, of course I don't want to die.
All right, John, take a +2. Take an inspiration.
Thank you. How do you record the inspirations on here, by the way?
You just have to remember.
Okay, cool.
Zeva
All right, cool
is
deal.
gonna do something real quick. Actually, she's seeing them finish their conversation. She's gonna kind of go over to Mike and say, Mikhail, we did a good job back there. But I have a request.
All right, is it don't die?
Well, I mean, I thought that was
already said that,
understood,
Zeva.
right? Yeah.
so, well, if you need to say it, that like, hey, please don't die. You know.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll-
that's been made
bodyguard.
clear.
for both of y'all, I'll really try to not die.
It's greatly appreciated.
Yeah. All right.
No, when we get out of here, because of course we are fabulous. Could maybe you go over some tactical options with me? I want to be able to be a bit more aware of certain field situations. If I'm going to continue to be the captain, I want to be able to participate the way you and Oran do with your fancy words. So, perhaps a quick training session.
You just mean like terminology, not like... I thought you were asking for like fighting lessons.
Well, if you got some of those, I'd take them too, yeah.
All right, yeah, sure.
Yes.
Yeah,
And she just kinda nods her head like that's
we'll
it.
do our best. I'll talk to Oran. We'll give you all our fatal funnels and all that.
Yeah, I don't know if I would take any tactical advice from Mike, who just stands in the doorway getting hit.
Oh, wait, see, and then I thought about
We're just gonna shit on Mike now for doing his job to the best of his
dude,
abilities
I love Mike.
and
I love
keeping you
Mike.
all from dying constantly.
So sensitive.
Dude,
So
let me have
sensitive.
one joke.
what is
No,
it?
you don't get
Lizard?
to make any digs, Zach.
Man,
Zero
your scales
digs.
are just so brittle, dude.
I mean, I'm just saying, it's like literally
I thought
my
you was a
job.
tank. I guess it doesn't come with the emotional tank.
Okay.
Oh man.
Okay, Captain, what you gonna do?
All right,
Where are you leading this crew now?
all right, this door to the north, we go, yes? And she says, Mike?
That just
Does it?
goes back out the
Okay,
way we
I
came.
can't see
Yeah.
There was another door in the hallway
To
behind us.
the southern. Okay.
Yeah, to the south.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Follow out.
All right, so on this door,
God damn.
roll 20 jokes, man. You gotta love
Sorry.
it, dude.
Get your token off.
Yeah, like everybody tries to move to the same square at the same time. Yeah.
at the same time, we're all like crowding through the door. After you.
So, unlike most of the doors on the Royal Venture, which are unmarked, this door is engraved with a large image of a flaming trident, indicating that this might be a unique or special room.
Trident because there's Lanti because they're Atlantis. Gotcha.
Well, you can roll a culture check if you want.
Yeah.
Okay, well
Can I
I will
also
then. I
Sure.
don't think I'm not great at culture.
Oh. Okay.
Wow,
Oh, look at that!
Man.
Double
Okay.
20.
DC was 20,
Oh.
which seems like a high DC to recognize this as a symbol of some form of heraldry, most likely that of a noble family in the Aslanti Star Empire.
We point that out.
It look like some maybe family crest or something from Aslanti.
Oh yeah, it's the famed Momoa house of the Aslanti Star Empire.
Yes,
boy.
yes,
That was
undoubtedly.
an Aquaman joke.
Yeah,
It's a fucking trident. It's a trident.
Was
yeah.
it? I didn't.
Yeah. Oh, Momoa.
Momoa.
Damn.
This could be captain's quarters or maybe a VIP suite or
Does it
something.
look like it opens like a normal door?
Yes.
No keys or
Nope. It looks like it just has the similar, just like kind of hand pad open mechanism.
I check it for traps.
Okay. Roll a perception.
Perception, with a 27 on perception.
Yeah. Not trapped.
Sweet. I say, okay. Did you need to say something, Adam?
Nope.
Okay. All right. Let's do this. Everybody ready? Mike, did you want to come up here?
No, you guys go ahead. I don't want to be
my rifle.
standing in a doorway,
You
right?
got this. You guys got this.
Zeno's just so proud that Mike is not going to die.
Mike, come up here.
Like Zeno, like really feels like Mike took it to heart.
Yeah, exactly. Like I finally broke through to him.
Like,
You know?
he doesn't realize that he's like,
Being an asshole.
pouting or whatever.
Well, you're all
like,
telling me not to do exactly what I'm built for. Are you kidding me?
No,
we're not telling you that. We're just busting your balls
Yeah,
about it.
man.
Your
There's
big
a difference.
lizard balls.
Yeah. He's a big old lizard.
Mikhail.
So before Mike has a chance to like just walk through the doorway, Oren's gonna kind of put his hand up and be like, wait 1 second, and just like click the pad to open the door so we can get
A scope.
a sense of what's maybe on this on the other side of this doorway without inviting fire.
Okay.
Yeah, that's smart. That's smart.
Just have a clear doorway open.
All right, so it opens. And in this room, you see a large chamber, and it appears to have been luxurious accommodations for a single occupant, with a single large bunk in the northwest and a desk of smooth metal to the east. Standing upright near the desk is a trident. The trident bounces on its end, on the haft end, and glows with white flames. Also in this room, you see a robot standing guard. And the description of this robot is hilarious. This particular robot resembles a broad-chested humanoid with 4 arms, tracked wheels in place of feet, and a blank faceplate containing only a single eye and a metal grill that resembles a full curving mustache. It's currently standing motionless by the bunk, but when you enter, when the door opens, rather.
Yeah.
You hear the robot say in Aslanti, "I told you to keep out. You are out of warnings." Everybody roll initiative.
I can't,
that's
I
the
can't
AI
say
that.
words.
No, so it's definitely a different voice than the AI. I know it kind of.
I mean, did it give us warnings?
So
No, you've never seen this robot before.
So I can't like call out to it in Aslanti.
Sure, I'll let you take a free action to do that.
Stand down. We are only checking for trespassers.
Bluff?
Yeah, definitely going to be a bluff.
Yeah, bluff the machine.
A 24.
Let's see.
I mean, we kind of are checking.
Oh, wow.
Gotta roll that
Roll
wisdom.
against it. Let's see. Roll.
Are you wearing your green set today?
sense motive? Rolls a 33
Are you fucking
on the
serious?
sense motive.
What the F, dude?
Look at me, I'm a robot.
That's Zeno's line.
And you know what, guys? We're gonna go long because you guys are gonna take this thing down.
We're gonna do it.
We're gonna do it.
Gentlemen, bring me that trident.
Oh boy, it got the jump on the initiative.
Shit.
It's not good.
Rolls.
No, not good at all.
Did everybody roll?
Yeah, so I rolled a 19.03.
Zeno also.
Zeno also rolled
Yeah.
You guys can decide
19.03.
amongst yourselves.
How do you
Mike,
feel?
Well, I rolled a 13. I had my token selected, but it is telling me that I didn't. But I see
all right,
that
I got
did.
it up. I got you. 13. Zeva.
Ziva got a 14.
Okay, and Fel.
Fell got a 6.
Fel is really shaken up by this ship. I get it. And so it just moves over. It just like kind of rolls over on its track. And then it, like on one of its 4 arms, it has an integrated laser rifle. And it just and points it at the door and says, "Leave now or you will be destroyed."
I mean, guys, leaving's an option.
I want that trident.
Is it though? Is it really?
Yeah, it's always an option.
All right, Zeno, you're Zeno or Orin, who wants to go first?
Okay.
Zeno,
Yeah,
you
I
go
was about to
first.
say. Okay, so Zeno is going to do the old lean and shoot. Because he don't know Aslanti. And let's see. Yeah. And is he going to use a +2 on it?
Okay.
Tell me, the +2, will it work with a full attack for +2 on both?
No,
Or
just your first
okay,
roll.
just the first. Okay, had to ask. So standard action. I mean standard attack. Rolling a 14.
That makes it a 16.
16.
right?
Yes.
And that's with EAC.
EAC. Yes. Azimuth laser rifle.
That is going to hit. You guys want to see what this thing looks like? I mean, I don't know if this is,
Yeah.
but just
Oh.
But there's no mustache.
Mustache, that's
I
for
was,
sure.
I was imagining a robot Wyatt Earp over here.
So that was a fun
Well, so
lie.
that's like the base adjutant robot thing, but this one has been designed to kind of have a more servant type look.
Mr. Handy
right.
model.
That's a badass model, though. It's got 4 arms. It's got treads for legs. Glows with the power of like power hue of blue. That's pretty sweet. I'm all about tech, baby.
Of course, the robot's like, wow, that's a really nice robot.
Yeah.
Zeno takes a shot, but he keeps looking like, oh, wow, that's really nice.
Zeno
Look at
has
those
a
curves.
boner.
Oh my god, those servos are pristine.
So Zeno, you hit for 5 damage, and it all goes through. No DR on this guy.
Yes. Okay.
I guess I shouldn't have told you that, but I did.
Well,
Congrats, you played yourself.
Lit.
Glitch. Yeah, Arin. Follow it up.
Yeah, you know. I mean, I'm trying to conserve spell slots, so we'll go ahead, just lean around the corner, take aim, give him the old 1-2.
Oh no.
Dude, Orin throws his rifle on the ground. This is bullshit.
Critical fail, guys. That's what it was.
oh man.
That's rough, dude. Sorry,
With max
man.
damage. That
Yeah.
sucks.
Ziva.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I was stuck on that was rough. Zeva's also gonna kind of peek around, and say, he's got 4 arms, so maybe he has 4 weapons. Take him out, quick! And is gonna use a get him,
Okay.
and is going to take a shot off with her pistol.
With
Did you say whore?
With her whore pistol. Her
Whore pistol. My whore pistol. Yeah. Is that not?
Where's the lie?
though?
Where's the lie?
That whore pistol's going to get a 19 to hit, I suppose.
It does.
You.
For 2 damage.
2 damage.
Pew! That's just pew pew. I need more pews.
Pew, 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 pew. That's what it does.
Mike.
Well, Mike's really, really torn because that's a doorway, and he really does take it to heart for a moment, and it's like, well, they don't want me to go through the doorways, but I'll fuck it, and and he, pardon
Excuse me,
pardon
lads.
I'm gonna do that thing you told me not to do. Sorry. We'll
Your
see.
funeral, man.
So as you
But
step
why?
through, the robot launches a rifle shot as a ready to action for the first person that steps
Okay.
through.
Okay.
Fatal funnel every time.
Zeva's over
14
there taking notes.
14.
Funnel.
against EAC.
That's a miss.
You just like,
Thank
this is my doorway. And it misses. And it says, stop. Cease. Do not enter. But it's all garbled Aslanti.
Ba 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 ba.
Alright, so now you can
Sounds
get
like
up.
a disinterested
Wow.
sheep. Blah, blah, blah.
Now you can get in its grill.
Yeah, and anybody want to take like a just rough guess at what I'm gonna do?
Tap dance.
Yeah, tap dance.
Sing.
Gonna show you
Kumbaya.
pretzel break.
I'm gonna critically fucking hit. That's all I'm gonna do.
Oh my god.
Critical!
Holy shit.
Wow.
Holy
Wowzers.
shit.
Look at that 18 damage, dude. You just knock off one of its arms. Like, you walk up there and just punch an arm off.
Karate chopping arm off.
Holy
Yes.
Holy crap, dude.
Ziva sees that and is like, next time you come to the
Legitimate.
pools, one of my best girls, all for you for free.
Yeah, we talked about the vest girl. Yeah.
Okay, nice arm rip. That's a tribute to your boy from.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Nope.
Ooh.
Failed.
Pause for edit.
Failed it.
That's
You
the
tried.
pause for edit. Yeah.
You tried that.
Magnus.
Oh, from the adventure. Yeah.
Magnus.
Oh.
Ripping arms off, ripping robot arms off.
That's
That
classic
is old
adventure
school,
zone
yeah.
too, man. That's like Lost Mines.
no,
like
it's not.
still,
First interlude.
you know.
No,
First interlude.
It's not.
it's
Oh, it's
Balance.
first interlude.
Balance.
Okay.
Sorry.
I believe it's Balanche.
Balanche.
Fell. Are you still scared? Should I give you the shaking condition?
No, don't give me the shaking condition. No.
It's your turn.
Fell is going to move boldly into the room. And let's see, off to the east side of the room. So he's going to run in and go to the left around Mike to get a clear shot at this bot.
Brave Sir Robin boldly ran away.
Ran away towards the enemy and use an overcharge shot on the robot.
All right.
Get him.
It's a 12 against EAC.
It's a 13, but it's still not enough to hit.
Peeps.
Oh, wait, he doesn't have get him on him?
He does. That would
So it'd
make
be
it a
13 to hit.
That's what I said. It's a 13, and it still doesn't hit.
Oh, okay.
Still don't get him.
Round 2. It's the robot's turn.
Oh, Lord.
It is going to try to slam itself against Mike. It just tries to slam up against Mike.
There's some good
Full attack.
bowling. Oh, no.
Critically fails.
14
Both
and
times.
8. 14 is against kinetic. Is that a hit?
Kinetic's a 15.
Yeah.
Or
Next 15.
So that's a miss. Whew, a miss on both of them.
Thank
double miss.
God.
Double miss,
thank
yeah.
God. Oh, thank God.
Yeah. As sparks are just like
power of
just like
positive
flying
thinking.
out of the socket where the arm was. It's just like and just can't quite get a hit off. Zeno.
There's not a good spot without having to go in. This is not ideal.
This thing is looking pretty rough, dude.
All right, okay. So Zeno.
Do I need to give you the shaken condition?
No, absolutely not. You know what? Zeno all of a sudden just musters his strength, and he's going to proceed through the threshold and get to the northeast of Mike, kind of his back left shoulder, and he's going to fire his azimuth laser rifle right at that smug little bastard.
Get him. Sorry, that's your line, Emily. My bad.
Trademark infringement.
10.
It's not gonna do it.
Okay.
Poo-poo.
Aaron, you're up.
Okay, so Zeno is there, Fell is there, Mike is I'm sorry to use there. But I don't have a good shot unless I have to go around
So you
this
can
bed.
squeeze
Right?
the bed, but
No, look, Oren is just going to come in and just jump over the
Okay.
bed. Like, and Oren has jet dash. He just seems to sort of float, defying gravity a little bit as he jumps over the bed and lands right around here, taking aim kind of in the air. And as soon as he lands, steadies that
All right.
sight picture, takes the shot.
line up.
Come on, let me
Get
actually
hit.
hit something for once. For once in my oh my! I quit.
He almost punched his computer.
I quit.
Like
I
I
saw
saw it. He almost punched it.
I got scared. I got real
I
scared.
quit.
Zeva.
All right. Zeva's going to stay put so that she can re-up get him. And trying the old peek and sneak. With the old peek and sneak.
Isn't that the name of like one of your booths? The Sneak a Peek?
Pretty sure. Yeah.
For 5 credits.
It's 5 credits. Take a little peeky poo. Let's see.
That
Let's see.
little cubby's got to be disgusting.
All right.
And gross.
That
We keep
is
it
Kind of a
clean.
crunch every time you walk
a
in
hit?
there.
That's against EAC?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. With the get 'em, that is a hit. And you got an extra pew in there. That's 3 pews.
So
You just
I did that.
4. Yeah, you did that.
I got excited.
Oh, wait. No, that doesn't hit at all. Because Mike's in your way. No. Does
Wah,
not
wah.
hit at all.
Damn.
You made me sad.
Sorry.
Well, shit.
Mike.
All right, Mike, the consummate boxer. I'm not going to full attack. I'm just going to hit him once. 11. Miss.
Not gonna hit. Oh my gosh. This is a real bad round.
Yeah, it was so far. In lieu of moving, I'm going to use my combat tracking.
Okay.
Which gives me, now I've leveled up, a +2 to the
Nice.
attack roll. And I'm going to use overcharge. Again. Hopefully it hits. It'll be, God, even with that, 11 with both the get 'em and the combat tracking against EAC.
We're gonna just pretend that round didn't happen.
I mean,
Yeah, can we just
basically
like
it
get
didn't-
all our stuff back
Yeah.
and like just do over?
Round 3, the robot's gonna try to slam Mike.
I'd rather he didn't.
Believe me, I feel you.
Full attack.
Don't die, Mike.
Your advice is always so sage and useful.
Oh
Whisper
no.
softly. No.
Oh no.
No. No.
How much? You're full up.
Yeah, I'm 100%.
Okay, first slam was a 23. It's gonna hit you for 6 bludgeoning.
Okay.
The second was a critical hit, hitting you for 17
Jesus
bludgeoning damage.
Christ.
Holy crap.
Ooh, you are in your HP. Fuck.
Oh no.
That's
But he's not in a door.
Damn.
I was told that would be safe.
I trusted you.
You lied to me.
Oh, brother. Zeno.
Seeing that.
So
he's
what
like,
does that put you at? That knocks out
It
all
puts me
your...
at 17 hit points.
Okay.
Seeing that massive blow to Mike, she's just like, Michael! And then just fires again.
Yes, mother.
Okay.
You
Fire.
have a little bit of spots on your face.
I mean, this time it just like... just 3 arms smash. Zeno retaliates with a 17 to hit. Or that says 18 total.
18.
Does 3 damage.
Kind of wing the shoulder a little bit, you know?
Oren, come on, dude. Come on.
Dude, I mean, I don't even have
Oren,
any confidence
I
in
believe
this
in
weapon
you.
anymore. These sights must be off. I swear it's not me.
Never happens.
Performance anxiety.
It's cold in here.
Gotta zero it in. Oh my god, dude.
An
7.
8.
7. An
Zeva.
8.
Oh dear. Okay. All right. Zeva's gonna try something squirrely. Okay, so we're gonna come on up in the room.
Turns out she's a druid. She actually turns into a squirrel.
I actually turn into a squirrel. So Zeva is going to come into the room and literally skirt around, and she is going to get into the 5 foot, but she's going to head behind to flank. She's going to drop her pistol and pull out her survival knife.
Okay.
That's it. Can I take an action with that, or is that my action drawing?
I believe that is...
Drawing weapons and movement,
If you-
actually,
if-
though, isn't it?
Portion of the movement.
If you have a +1 to your
Plus
base
1.
attack bonus, you can draw weapons as part of a move action.
Oh, which you do now.
Yeah.
So you do have an action left.
All right, then. I'm going to stab him with my super awesome survival knife.
Go for the chords.
20.
I got a 20.
20. Okay.
Wow.
With max
Really?
damage.
4.
Really?
Wow.
And now, and flanking.
Oh, that is flanking. So what does that do? That gives you a
man.
bonus to hit, right?
Yeah, but now Mike has that too.
Now Mike has that bonus. Wow.
Hashtag tactical maneuver.
What is the bonus? Is it 2
So
for flanking?
I'm looking it up right now. It's looks like a +2 to attack rolls.
cool. All right, Mike, you're up. This thing, you can kill it. It's like shorting out.
I am certainly going to try.
Don't die and kill
Don't
this
die
thing.
and
Those are-
always
There you
kill
go,
your
there you go.
enemies. Never be in doorways, but always go through them.
We're writing a book.
Yeah, I'm gonna full attack action because flanking will make that penalty a lot less bad.
Yeah, it'll just be a -2. Yeah. All right, full attack from Mike. Here we go. We're add 2 to
15
each of
and a
those.
10.
17 and 12.
17 and 12. 17 hits, and you destroy it!
Yeah, boy!
Yeah.
Down goes Fraser.
Nice.
Oh, and by the way, down.
Yeah.
By the way,
I've decided to be real casual about it, you know?
super cash.
And everybody take another 160 XP. Ooh. And you see this glowing trident in the corner, standing like perfectly balanced on its edge. And we'll see ya.
Oh, I want that trident.
Try.
Give me that shiny.
I'm just glad I didn't get hit back.